Booyakasha. That's it. Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. Today I want to talk to you about that move, catching a ball on your head, okay? And specifically about this technique that I'm going to share with you, because there's a lot of different ways you can do that trick. There's a lot of different methods, there's a lot of different techniques, and depending on how you want to do it and what balls are you using, I want to share with you this technique that the ball goes up and then it lands on your head and it stops there, okay? Because you can do it, if you're using stage balls, you can do it like it's bouncing a few times and then it stops, and you can go like, usually it goes like that, sorry, and it goes there, but this is a different technique. And for this, you have to use Russian balls, okay? And it's not just about using Russian, because some people are like, yeah, but that's easy, you're just using Russian balls and that's it. Like, give it a try. If you just do it with Russian ball without knowing the technique, there is no way that it can stop. Like with the Norwegian, it just goes somewhere else. So you have to also know the technique. And that's what I want to share with you. So Russian balls, Russian style balls, are partially filled, like these balls that have sand or salt or some other grain like that filling. And you can see that it has like a partial filling like that. And with this kind of ball, it won't bounce, all right? So you just catch it. But if you just think that you can just catch it and it will stay, it's very hard to do like that, because the sand is not always in the center. And that's what you have to learn. You have to learn to control the sand, all right? So to make it stop on your head, we have to control the sand. And we do that in a way, we spin the ball, all right? That is the big secret. So we have to spin the ball like that, okay? That way, when it spins and we catch it, the sand will always come in the same way. So you make it spin, it's going in the edges, and when you stop, the sand will always come from the edge and lands on the bottom. Because otherwise, if we just throw, the sand may be on the side, and like if the sand is here, like this side, and it goes to the head, it will just roll away. But if the sand is like on the outer rim and it's spinning, so that way every time it lands here, the sand will always fall to the bottom. That is the control. I made videos about this before, catching it on the foot, that you actually make it spin and then it lands on the foot and just stays there. So it's the same way with this. And you can pretty much do it. It's a little bit different depending on the how much filling you have there, but it's the same. Like doing this, just putting it on your head and leaving it there. I've talked about this in previous lessons and in Juggling Mastery as well. When you put Russian style balls on your head, you have to do that move where you control the sand. If you just put it there, the sand might be on the front. So we have to, when we put it, we have to do that. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but so instead of putting it like this or just like slowly putting it, I'm gonna pull it here and pull the sand back. So just like, and that way I know it will stay there. And it's the same with this throwing it. Sorry. Oh, come on, it's been a long time, yeah. So it's, I'm catching it here, and then once it touches my head, I move it back to pull the sand. There. So that way you can also do it from a foot to your head. But to be able to do it like it flies up and then you catch it, that you need this spinning. So for that, all you're gonna do is you're gonna make it spin. So when I throw it, I like to do it that way, the spinning. So it's sort of like, it rolls forward, and then at the top of my fingertips, I'm just gonna like spin it, so it starts spinning that way, okay? It spins basically away from me. And then you're just gonna throw it and catch it on your head, right? These Norwegians, they work fantastic with this technique because it's very little of the sand, if you can see. So it's very light, very little of the sand, so you can control it very easily. and it just stays there. So then you just catch it, and once it hits your head, you have to go down, because that's what makes the sand go perfectly. So just throw it up, and you go down a bit, all right? Immediately at the same time. Sorry. Hui, bada. And it's there. And I have to make a little bit more spin. This one has more sand, so I have to put a little bit more spin. The blue one, yeah, the blue one is actually colored salt, but yeah. So you can do this with different size Russian balls as well. That is the technique. The technique is to learn to control the sand. So it's the spinning. That's what makes it happen. And if you want to do it from juggling or something, you just can. But like practice first with just like that. Boom. Oh, not enough. Spin, brother. Yeah. So it's always, that's usually the biggest problem when you throw it, that you can practice that. So you catch it and then throwing, so it gives the spin. And it can actually, like if you see, is there a spin? The ball doesn't seem to spin a lot. I know for you it's quite hard to see, but it doesn't seem that the ball is actually spinning a lot. Like it's not turning like this, like crazy much. But the goal is just to get the sand on the outside of the ball, all right? So it's sort of like everywhere. And then when it lands, because the sand is all over the place, and it hits you and you go down, all the sand will just stop there. Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, anyways, that is the technique. The technique, you make it spin, then it hits your head, bam, and then you go a little bit down, and it's there. Cool. Hopefully you guys will give that a try. I just want to try this one time, see how it goes. It goes super high. Bam. Oh, not a good idea. Well, for sure you can do that, but I just wanted to try it once, to throw it too high. But yeah, that's it. That is the secret of doing the head stopping balance thing with the Russian balls. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you are not already a member, I have my online juggling course, the Juggling Mastery. At this point, it's basically like an online juggling school. It has so much information. It has over 400 different juggling lessons and tutorials, all videos. So definitely check that out if you're interested on improving your juggling skills fast and you want to get better. I highly recommend it. I know I made it, so I recommend it, but still. We do have over 500 members, so it's a good course. So definitely check it out, jugglingmastery.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.